Okay, today's date is the 1st of December, first day of summer. I'm with Lukey, Lucky Luke. We're doing Mt Superbus, and I'm going to climb up to the time at the moment is about 6:36. 6:36. Yeah, bright and early. Took us about an hour and a half to drive here without getting wet. And so Mt Superbus is southeast Queensland's highest mountain. And we're going to go to the top, and the plan is at the top of the mountain we're going to turn right and head towards Lizard Point Campsite, and from there to the steamer's outlook if we've still got enough puff in us. So we'll see how we go. Alright, Luke and I have been walking for 20 minutes. Now we're starting to come up to another uphill climb. How you feeling, Luke?
Warmed up.
Warmed up. I know, look, our ascent is starting again. Oh yeah. Feel it in my calves, I feel it in my thighs. Quads. Okay, so Luke and I have just come to the top campsite at Mt Superbus. Mt Superbus is still a little bit further down that way, about half a k. But here's a campsite. See this, Luke?
Yep. 20 minutes.
Good work, man. How do you feel?
A bit pumped, but
yeah.
Exhausted, but doing well.
So we've come to the peak here, that way to the bomber, yeah, down that way to get to the Mt Superbus peak. And there's nothing really there. But it is a nice feeling, but and further on, but we're going to go this way. We're going to power down this route to Mount Roberts, a lizard campsite, and then hopefully to the steamers. So the time is now 7:33. We did so well for time.
And making good time.
Yeah, all right, let's power on. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let's do it, brother.
Let's do it.
All right, the time's 8:26. After a bit of bush bashing and losing our way, finding the trail again, we should be coming up to what's called the Steamer Valley Lookout, which should be the first of our lookouts. Still very overgrown here. I think we still got to keep going up, Luke.
Yep.
Yeah. We did get a bit lost back there, didn't we?
We did.
Bush bashed quite a bit. Just couldn't make our way to find the trail.
Always have to pop a few on the leaders.
Yeah. But we made our way back. And I think this should be the lookout up here. I don't know. It seems very overgrown. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yep, this fallen rock. Rocks!
Oh! Well, I can't see no lookout yet. I'm looking out to trees, not to a valley though. Alright, keep powering on till we find a lookout where we can stop for more nose. Alright, here we are, top of Mount Roberts. And this is where we stopped to have some morning tea. Look at the beautiful views, Luke.
charming.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, very open wide.
Look, this is a view right here, this tree. Top of Mount Roberts. I think this is like about 1200 odd meters high. 1200 ish, something like that. Here we go, a nice rock pile.
Yeah. The trek is before us.
Not formed millions and billions of years on its own.
There's a mini flood here.
Mini flood, yes. All right, let's take a break. Well done so far. So it's 8:45. So basically, a good 2 hours, just a bit over 2 hours. So we're just coming down Mount Roberts, and there's a little bit of a lookout. There's not much here.
It's a nice. That's a bit of a drop.
But there's a bit of a drop there. I better not drop my phone.
Right.
Yes.
I might have to go find some.
Sorry.
Some ropes.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna come to a much better vantage point soon. And Luke's all powered up on his protein baked beans. And
Definitely survival food I highly recommend.
yeah. Do you reckon that's food Bear Grylls would recommend?
Yes. I wouldn't doubt that.
I think he'd recommend protein from a slug or something. Yeah. Alright, we're powering through a bunch of different type of foliage. And if you're looking over there, Luke, you can start to see some scenery. I think we're slowly coming towards Lizard Point Camp. And look at this. Alright. A bit of an open view starting to happen, and a bit of a big drop there too, actually.
It's kind of hands.
So we just come to the Lizard Point intersection, and now we're heading west. Going to follow the ridgeline. There's a bit more of a scenic view over here. Start to finally see some things. Going to head along the ridgeline and power our way across to the Mount Steamers Trail. So I couldn't find too many notes online about this particular leg of the journey, and obviously there's a bit of a path. Yeah, so that's encouraging. And finally we've got views. All right. So we're still hiking our leg between Lizard Point Campsite and to the Mount Steamers circuit or trail. Coming about halfway. And we should be hitting that trail. Okay, we're almost at the trail. I've forgotten the name of the trail. Steamers Trail. Gosh. Alright, we're almost there. And this is just what we've descended. Rock climbed up a little bit here. There was a bit of a steep climb. And this is a bit of a peak here in that in-between leg from Lizard Point to the Steamers Trail. And we are coming very close to actually hitting that Steamers Trail, and should, fingers crossed, God willing, start seeing the very reason why we're doing this walk. Okay, we're just making it up to Steamers Trail. Someone's put a rocky pile here to indicate the way to go. This part was a bit tough.
It was.
Coming up. But Luke, we've officially reached the Steamers Trail. And just down that way, that's our goal.
Awesome.
Pooped. Alright, just back on video again. Luke and I are still powering our way. Just about over 4 hours we've been hiking, and we're coming close to the end now. We're coming up to Steamer's Lookout and the Stern, or the Stern I think it's called, and then a little bit further on, which is where the goal is, the Stern Lookout. So, was that a trail there, Luke? Oh, let's go that way. Yeah, that's a more distinct trail, isn't it? It's like a maze.
A labyrinth.
Yeah, that's the trail still. Here, snaky, snaky. This is the part here where it's the last little leg. It feels a little bit treacherous to climb, but it should be pretty cool.
Let's go for this bruise.
I know. This is it, man.
Awesome.
How amazing is that?
It's phenomenal.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Lord, for helping us get here. The time is 11:17. 11:17. We did it, man.
So 6:30.
Good work.
4 hours, you say.
Good work, brother. Good work.
4.5.
Okay, so Luke and I have had a bit of a break here at the steamers. We flew the drone a bit. The wind's really picked up. The time is 11:57.
Should be making our descent.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to head back, and we made it here in about 4.5 hours. I'm hoping 3.5 if we pick up the pace.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Depending how fast we go.
Yeah, I know. Depending how fast our little legs take us. But this view has just been phenomenal. Just amazing. Breathtaking, you know. That's right. It's a very steep cliff here.
It's going in the opposite direction, so we're not going to have any respect of accidentally slipping.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what do you reckon? Before the wind blows us off. All right, me and Luke have just come to the last and final leg. We're basically at the top of Mt Superbus, the turnoff. And it took us from steamers to get to here 3 hours and 13 minutes. That's with a few breaks. We've just come here and we're at the campsite here. You can see the campsite behind me. And we need our break here too. How are you feeling, brother?
Exhausted. Recommend. Okay. There's really no work. I haven't got anything else to say about it really, but fantastic. The views are worth the
yeah, the steamers.
The steam. They are worth the amount of
pain,
the amount of pain, the amount of water, the amount of tyre. Everything.
Yeah, you've almost drunk all your 5 litres. Well, how much you probably got left? A litre or half?
Just below a litre.
Yeah, I think I took with me 3.5 litres. I've pretty much got a litre left. That will get me back to the car.
Yeah.
Tough hike, eh?
Oh, definitely.
We started at 6:39 this morning, and now it's 3:14 in the afternoon. So we've got 50 minutes downhill, thank God, to the car, and then an hour and a half back home. All right.
We can relax.
Yeah, exactly. Luke and I have just come out. It's just after 4 o'clock. We've come back very close to our start location, out to the green paddocks. The cows are out, they're happy. We're happy we made it.
What journey that's been.
And there's Wilson's Peak. That's one of the next hikes. Last climb, Luke. Last climb. Can't even make it over the gate. Oh.
Come on, Lex. One last push.
Car is still here. Here.